OSM is on the air.
Shall we begin?
Here's Monty.
Oh, here I am again.
Let's begin now.
Let's begin now.
And we hope and we pray that we'll meet up again someday. And we trip and we fall, and it makes no sense at all. Now has come the time that we have got to face. Will there be a crowd still around to watch my fall from grace? Is that me? Oh my mind, oh does this life go fast? What was in our future is now firmly in our past. And we hope and we pray that we'll meet up again someday. And we trip and we fall, and it makes no sense at all. And I say, come on baby, let's go crazy, let's take it all the way. Come on baby, don't be lazy, it's me and you not today. And is it ever gonna be the easiest thing to do? But the best years of our lives lie away together. We were born through. We were born through. You were always right and I was always wrong. If I said it was too short, you would just say it's long. And we hope and we pray that we'll meet up again someday. And we trip and we fall, and it makes no sense at all. And I say, come on baby, let's go crazy, let's take it all the way. Come on baby, don't be lazy, it's me and you not today. And is it ever gonna be the easiest thing to do? But the best years of our lives lie away together. We will fall through. We will fall through. Come on, baby, let's go crazy, let's take it all the way. Come on, baby, don't be lazy, it's me and you not today. Come on, baby, let's go crazy, let's take it all the way. Come on, baby, don't be lazy, it's me and you night and day.
That was Mandy Gaffney, and that is an original song that she and her group are putting together, and hopefully will be out on recording very, very soon. How y'all doing? You had a good week? I hope. I don't know how it's been where you are, but it's hot in San Diego. Today it's about 103, I think I saw on thermometer out there. In the shade, it's 98 though, so I guess that's not so bad. Unfortunately for everybody, it's going to stay pretty warm because I'm about to play you a song by a dear, dear friend of mine. I know I say that about everybody, but this one's true too. And her name is Annie Howard. She and I have been friends for several years, and her voice, just wait till you hear. Annie's going to be singing you a great Elton John song called Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word. Take it away, Annie.
What do I gotta do to make you care? What do I do when lightning strikes me and wait to find that you're not there? What do I do to make you want me? What have I gotta do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me, sorry seems to be the hardest word. So sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me, sorry seems to be the hardest word. What do I do to make you love me? Oh, what have I gotta do to be heard? What'll I do when lightning strikes me? What have I gotta do? What have I gotta do? Sorry seems to be the hardest word.
Oh, my Annie. I just love her voice. Speaking of loving somebody and their voice, this is Bill Brunt, and he's going to sing a great song for you called Jealous.
I'm jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind that ripples through your clothes. It's closer than your shadow. Oh, I'm jealous of the wind, 'cause I wish you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. I'm jealous of the nights that I don't spend with you. I'm wondering who you lay next to. Oh, I'm jealous of the nights. I'm jealous of the love that once was here. Now it's gone for someone else to share. Oh, I'm jealous of the love, 'cause I wished you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. As I sink in the sand, watch you slip through my hands. Oh, as I die here another day, 'cause all I do is cry behind this smile. I wish you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. Yeah. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me.
That is going to be one of the saddest songs ever. There's an awful lot of love there that's kind of unrequited. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I want to move along to my next young lady. I get extra brownie points if I call everybody young. So, Vicki Spurrell is an amazing talent and a wonderful person. She's Canadian, and she doesn't wear a toque or anything like that. I just thought I'd tell you that. But I'd like to play a nice song by Vicki. This is that great 50s hit, One Fine Day. All right, Vicki, take it away.
One fine day, you'll look at me, and you will know our love was meant to be. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. The arms I long for will open wide, and you'll be proud to have me right by your side. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. Though I know you're the kind of boy who only wants to run around, I'll be waiting, and someday, darling, you'll come to me when you want to settle down. Oh, one fine day, we'll meet once more, and then you'll want to love you threw away before. One fine You're gonna want me for your girl. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. One fine day.
Doesn't it make you want to go shabop, shabop, shaboom? It does me. Of course, I'm that kind of a person. That was Vicki Spurrell, who I adore. It's time for us to play part 2 of our terrific interview that Bernd Hansen did with our amazing talent from the UK, Mr. Dominic Kay.
Hello again, hello. Just called to say hello. I couldn't sleep at all tonight. I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. Hello, my friend, hello.
Do you have an official fan club that anybody listening to this can join?
I've got people that do follow me about, from show to show, but no official fan club, as it were. I'm not that famous, unfortunately.
Where this is a full-time income for you, do you make very much money from the sale of CDs?
No, I haven't done that, to be honest with you. I mean, we've had CDs, and we do have CDs that we give to people from time to time, but I haven't sold anything. I mean, all my recordings that you hear on Open Stage Musicians are recordings that I did myself in my bedroom on my lounge, as it were. So I don't have anything that's professional enough to put on CD and sell, really.
So, solve the mystery for me. You've been nominated for tribute awards for your Neil Diamond show for at least 3 years, and you haven't won yet. Who's robbing you?
It wasn't because there was a better Neil Diamond. It's because they just select artists that from, so it wasn't, this Neil Diamond wins. They select, it's around about 12 artists that they select. So it could have been a variety of different tributes. It could have been an Elvis. It could have been a Take That tribute. It's not one award to every type of tribute that goes. It's just they allocate tributes to a set amount of people. So it's never been it's never fallen on Neil Diamond, unfortunately.
Have you ever had any feedback come through the channels from Neil Diamond himself about hearing your act?
Oh, I wish I had, but no, bless him. I think he's got a lot more important things to be getting on with than contacting me. But I mean, that would be some accolade, wouldn't it? Yeah, Neil Diamond contact me.
So if there's some young new artists out there that want to follow in your type of footsteps and do a tribute act, do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, if your passion is singing and you really, really want to do this, then, it's a great career to take. If somebody wants to do it professionally, semi-professionally, or even just do it at a karaoke, then don't do what I did and think, oh, I can't do that, people might laugh at me, and just pick up the mic, do your best, and go from there. And if your career comes out of it, then even better.
Anything else?
Invest in decent equipment, not equipment that's going to let you down halfway through a gig, which happened to me in the early days.
So you still do Neil Diamond, but now your main focus is reggae. Whatever possessed you to make such a dramatic switch?
I've always liked reggae. When I was a kid at school, I always liked soft reggae, basically, not the island reggae, not the hard stuff, but the soft reggae. I mean, I hadn't long left school when UB40 came about, and they just mesmerised me. They their music was, in my opinion, fantastic at the time, and it stuck with me, and I've always enjoyed the genre. I was fully booked this year. 90% of those were for reggae, UB40 and reggae tributes. I had about 3 Saturdays available for the year. The reggae show is relatively new now. It's about 2 years old now. And I did a kind of sales drive in 2019 and approached a lot of venues with the show, and there was a massive take up on it because it's something that isn't that common over here. That there are quite a few tributes out there doing it, but not to the point where it's an everyday thing for venue clubs and bars, etc. So it had a massive take up. And unfortunately, COVID happened, and it's basically taken away nearly a year's worth of work, because a lot of places have cancelled anything until kind of like November, December time, because they're unsure of what's going on.
So what's your goals moving forward?
So my goals now is to basically continue to entertain people, to continue to get up on stage and just make people smile with music and songs. I will basically carry on singing until people say they don't want to see me singing anymore. So retirement isn't something that's on my mind. So I just want to carry on and give people the joy of music, basically. Other ambitions, I'd like to work on some cruise liners and perform as Neil Diamond on a cruise liner, and I'd love to perform in the United States as well. So if any of your members in the United States would like me to come over and entertain for them, I'd be more than happy to do that. I've worked in Bahrain, I've worked in Spain, I've worked in Europe and the United Kingdom, but America is a place that I haven't worked in yet, and I would love to.
Have you looked at trying to get any work in Vegas for your tribute act?
I haven't really looked at. I mean, it's all agent based there. You'd have to have an agent to be able to go to places like that. And I've been trying to find the agents for the cruise ships as well. And it's such a closed shop, basically. It's so tight knit that it's very, very, very difficult to get a look in on the cruise ships. But I'd love to perform in Vegas. But wow, that would be something.
What about originals? Have you thought of launching a new segment of your career where you're doing your own songs or doing songs that are original?
So as far as making a living is concerned, it's a lot more profitable to pretend to be somebody else. But I've got a very, very close friend of mine who used to live very close to me, but has now moved to the west of England, in Devon, and he actually and his partner are actually Nashville recording artists. So they've got various different albums that have been released over the years. A guy called Johnny Ramone, and he's the original Johnny Ramone as well, not the Johnny Ramone from the Ramones that passed away, but He's been going for many years, and he was originally a big hit in Europe and in particular Germany and Holland with a band, Johnny Ramone and the Strollers, and then he went on to do country and recorded in Nashville. So putting some original material together for me with a friend of his that kind of like writes music as well and produces some songs. So that's kind of like in the pipeline, but because of COVID, that's all kind of been put on the back burner now.
So this is one of the first interviews done for Open Stage Musicians. How do you like being part of the group and the family?
Among all the groups on Facebook and social media that I've joined in the past, I've got to say that OSM is probably the friendliest and most caring group that I can remember joining. There's so much interaction going on there. Everybody's very friendly. Everybody's very giving, and lots and lots of support going on there as well. So I'm really pleased that I've met the lovely folks in OSM. So long may it rain, and please keep doing what you've been doing.
One of your posts in the last little while was you mentioned some criticism and some sort of tough feedback you got in one of the other Facebook groups that you belong to. Does that sort of criticism and still bother you?
It always stings, and I think every artist, everybody, out there will always say that there is an element of it that will always be hurtful. You do your best to do what you do, and you hope you make people smile and enjoy themselves. But when somebody comes back with negative comments like that, I mean, I've had comments that were constructive criticisms in the past. You should, use a little bit more top end and a little bit less bass, for example, one of those kind of things. People come up and say, oh, if you did this, you'd get a better sound. It wasn't quite as good as I thought it would be. But that's fine. That's the constructive criticisms is absolutely fine, and I welcome them. But yeah, I mean, when people go out of their way to be hurtful, deliberately spiteful, it's sad.
Well, I certainly hope you always feel that OSM is a safe place for you, even if it is a little crazy at times.
I must admit, I think Open Stage is about one of the only groups that I now share with, to be honest with you. It's a lot of groups that I've joined, but yeah, I like Open Stage.
Thank you so much. That for me. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Let me see those hands, everybody. Hands, touching hands, reaching out.
Well, thank you, Dominic. We really have enjoyed spending this time with you, and I really hope that our listeners have gotten to know you a little bit better. Thank you.
Thank you, Bernd. It's been my pleasure. And also thanks everyone at OSM for being such a welcoming and friendly crowd. Have a great day. Thank you.
To believe there never would, but now I look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off my shoulders, how can I hurt when holding you?
I had no idea whenever I asked Bernd to do this interview that it was going to turn out so beautifully. And I want to thank Bernd Hansen for doing this interview with Dominic Kay. And I'd like to thank Dominic Kay. Dominic, you did a beautiful job on this interview, and it's so interesting. And I just have to thank you for giving Bernd the time of day. So let's move on. Let's get some more music in here, okay? I wanted to get somebody else in here from the UK who I really have come to admire and appreciate his beautiful music, his beautiful poetry, and his beautiful heart. And I'd like to share with you a few moments with the amazing Mr. Mitch Hiller.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me, for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, there on the faces of people passing by, friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll know much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, there on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll know much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Mr. Mitch Hiller. We're going to be doing a one-on-one interview with Mitch sometime in a very near future, and I know you're going to want to stick around for that. It's absolutely a tremendous opportunity to learn about some amazing history of entertainment with Mitch Hiller. So now then, let's move to some more of our wonderful members. And now I'd like to introduce you to Stells DeRossi. Stells is a brilliant guitarist. She has a group called Method to the Madness, and the cut I'm going to play for you from a live gig that they did is called Reckless. The amazing Stills DeRossi and Method to the Madness. If you're interested in finding out any more information about Stills DeRossi or any of our vocalists that we've had on here today, I invite you to join us over at Open Stage Musicians on Facebook, and we will definitely put you in contact with some of these people that might be of interest to you. I love my job. You know what my job is? My job is to listen to music and then tell people how amazing they are, and then try to get people to listen to them. It's a great job. And in the process, you meet some amazing, amazing people. And one of these people that I've met recently goes by the name Steve Solo, and he is a brilliant blues player. And I'd like to play you a little bit of Steve right now.
To leave my baby.
He's a throwback to Tommy Johnson, who I adore. One of the most brilliant documentaries I ever saw was about Tommy Johnson, how he sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads so that he could play the best blues ever. Now's a really good time to pause this, go get yourself a glass of wine, maybe a little bit of crackers and cheese, and kick back and listen to my dear friend Mr. William Anthony, and he's going to sing a song by Mr. Tony Bennett, When Love Was All We Had.
We started out as children on a carousel, leaving all those fairy tales we knew so well. We built our world up in the air, just holding hands without a care. And everything was possible when love was all we had. Together we would laugh at other people's fears. Together in our plane we'd fly 1,000 years. How could we see before we land? Our solid ground had turned to sand. The sad farewell of yesterday, when love was all we had. Our magic island every summer, a holiday, just you and me. Now we'll never be together beside the sea. Some people say that we must face reality, that we were never happy as we seem to be. No one was there with us to feel. Could then be false, can now be real. It really was worthwhile to live when love was all we had. Now we'll never be together beside the sea. Some people say that we must face reality, that we were never happy as we seem to be. No one was there with us to feel. Could then be false, can now be real. It really was worthwhile to live when love was all we had. It really was worthwhile to live when love was all we had.
just makes you want to go dance or snuggle or something, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to get right on to our next person, and this is Felicia Gooden. And she's going to sing a song that was originally made popular by Anita Baker. It's absolutely a gorgeous song. It's called Angel.
If I could, I'd give you the world, wrap it all around you. Won't be satisfied with just a piece of this heart, my angel. Oh, angel, you're my angel. Oh, angel. Dreams are dreams, some dreams come true. I found my real dream, baby, when I found you. You're so strong, but tender too. You're my angel. Oh, angel, you're my angel. Oh, angel, love like ours is heaven sent. Each day a day to remember. I feel so safe, I feel secure with you, with you. You give me love, you keep right on giving. You fill me up, baby, with the joy of living. When things get tough, I can always turn to you. You're my angel. Oh, angel, you're my angel. Love the way we touch, I love the way it feels. Every time you're near me, my poor heart just won't keep still. No doubt about it that this love I feel is real. Ask me to go with you, you know I will. Hold me near, hold me tight. Only you can make it real, only you can make it alright. Just let me know that I am special to you, my angel. Oh, angel, you're my angel. Oh, angel, you're my angel.
Oh, I hope you got your extra glass of wine, because that deserved one. Okay, let's see who we got up next. Oh, I know who's next. Silly me. It's one of my favorite admins in the world. He's the official greeter for Open Stage Musicians. It's Mr. George F. Evans. And George is an amazing guy. And he actually is a wonderful writer. This is probably my favorite song of all the songs he's ever written. So I hope you enjoy it too. It's called One Pebble of Sand.
Welcome to the George Evans Show. Gospel, Sheepdog Original, Not One Pebble of Sand. Sunday Gospel. You know, foolish man amazes me when it comes to value and time. They offered the riches of holy God, yet they'll settle for a dime. One in the hand is two in the bush, or so they say. Well, if you knew what's in the bush is yours, and all you gotta do is pray. Accept the Lord into your heart, give Him full command. Then you own the beaches of the world, not one pebble of sand. Seek no vengeance, hold no grudge, turn the other cheek and understand what is waiting for you. The earth belongs to the meek. All the riches of the world are left behind. Ignore what Satan offers you. Don't let him change your mind. Accept the Lord into your heart. Give Him full command. Then you own the beaches of the world, not one pebble of sand. We arrive and we are alive, but this is not our home. We are put to the test, which road is best, and we are on our own. Temptation and free will is Satan's best of lure. He will offer what we desire and trap us for sure. Accept the Lord into your heart. Give Him full command. Then you own beaches of the world, not one pebble of sand. Say the world, forget the world. You have God's plan, and you will have the beaches of the world, not one pebble of sand. Almost live, Clearwater, Florida, the George Evans Show. Can you dig it?
Yes, George, I can dig it. I really can. Thank you, George. Well, I hate to say it, but it's time to go. So I just want to thank everybody for stopping by and listening to everybody sing. And we'll be here on Saturday night for a Sock Hop Saturday night. So I hope you'll join us for that. And remember to stop by Facebook at Open Stage Musicians. I'd love to show your music off to the world too. So that's www.facebook.com/groups/Open Stage Musicians. So come on by. I'm Londi Benson, your hostess.